And now the news for Thursday, November 10th, sponsored by your friends at Vaughn's Funeral Home of Boerne, a family-owned business serving the families in and around the Boerne area since 1992. They take care of everything, and their phones are personally answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our weather has continued with a pattern of scattered precipitation. Today's high should be 66 with a low of 51. Showers may continue off and on today. Tomorrow should be drier, though rather cloudy, with a high of 72 and a low of 53. Saturday and Sunday should see more sunshine and lows of 52, highs of 71 or 72. Early next week we should lose the rain altogether and have highs in the low 70s and lows in the mid-50s. This is some pretty nice weather, folks. Enjoy it while it lasts. While there was much discussion yesterday about emotions running high after the elections, we received this news item from the Boerne Independent School District. We thought it was appropriate to share. Mock elections offer lessons for BISD students. Results of mock elections held in government classes at Boerne ISD high schools trended along the lines of Kendall County results and produced the same result as the national electorate, according to a review of the returns. In the weeks leading to Tuesday's general election, students at Boerne High School and Boerne Champion High School took trips to local polling sites to watch democracy in action. Upon returning to the classroom, they took part in mock elections patterned after the national presidential contest. At Boerne High School, 66% of the students voting cast their ballots for Donald Trump. Just over 16% voted for Hillary Clinton, while third-party candidates received almost 8% of the vote. Unnamed and other candidates received 10% of the vote. I look at this election as an exciting way to show students that voter turnout is exceptionally important and being informed before you vote is necessary, said Boerne High School government teacher Elizabeth Wolf. Students have discussed this election more than I can remember in previous years. It has been a great opportunity to discuss what can be difficult concepts, such as the Electoral College and primary elections versus general elections. I hope this serves them well in becoming informed and civically responsible citizens. At Champion High School, Mr. Trump received 65% of the student vote, while Mrs. Clinton earned 21%. The remaining 14% was split between third-party candidates and others. Government teacher Kim Grossenbacher emphasized that the mock elections offered numerous teachable moments. My goal as an educator is to foster good citizenship and instill civic participation within my students, Grossenbacher said. I emphasized the importance of voting. The mock election was an opportunity for all students to participate. True to our national election, the students were able to choose, and several chose not to participate. Overall, the students were excited to participate and anxious to see the results. They wanted to see how closely they aligned to the Kendall County voter turnout. Unofficial results for the Kendall County show that 77% of the voters supported Mr. Trump, while 18% voted for Mrs. Clinton. Grossenbacher said comments from the students following Tuesday's election echoed themes heard at the national level. Don't believe the polls. Every vote counts. Stick to your opinions and don't let media sway you. Middle School North students cast their votes, 64% for Mr. Trump and 19% for Mrs. Clinton. At Middle School South, 71% of the student voters favored Mr. Trump, 18% voted for Mrs. Clinton. Mock elections were also conducted at all 5 BISD elementary schools, where young voters gave 59% of their support to Mr. Trump and 28% to Mrs. Clinton. Good job, BISD. It's nice to see that the students were given an opportunity to participate in this incredibly important process and to learn some valuable lessons while they are yet young. Well, that's the news for today. I'm Tom Allred reporting. And now we'll get back to those original hits of the 50s and 60s on 1500 KBRN in Boerne, Texas. And remember, since you can be anything you want to be, you may as well be nice.